Hello, we're going to start with our feet out wide, and you can take an inhale up and an exhale down. Good, and an inhale up and an exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down, up, and then you're going to keep the heels really heavy as you bend your knees in line with your second toe, and you exhale, pull down. Now your glutes you're feeling your glutes, you're feeling your knees track with the second toe. Pull down, 3, good, 2, and then 1. Now hands here, drop the right shoulder and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Now drop the other shoulder and hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then roll your spine up, go up a vertebra at a time, curl all the way, and then take your feet in towards a more neutral, go up with your heels and down. Inhale up and exhale down. Everyone can hear me. Go up and down. Inhale, heels lift, and then they lower. 3, 2, and then let your feet go like a little V, and we're going to go up into a balancing dégagé, which is you're lifting the floor off the ground. You can point and flex. Your other leg is stabilizing you. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, hi, Michelle, 9, and 10 on the other side. Lift up the leg, point, and flex. Now you can lift it up a little higher as you get warmer. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now open the arms. This time you're going to take the leg across the body. So you can see that's an inner thigh. Lift, 2, 3. You can try to just leave that right leg off the floor as you lift and lower. 5, keep going. 6, balancing on the other leg. 7, you're very tall. 8, 9, 10. Now that foot comes down. We're going to go to the other side. Draw that inner thigh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so this is called chair squat. Let your heels be heavy. Your arms go forward. Act like you're trying to put your glutes in a chair that someone's taken out behind you. That's going to be 3 more. Your toes are so light you could lift them. 2. Now we're going to add an abduction, so it looks like this. Leg out, sit. Leg out, sit. Good, you got it. Leg out, sit down. Leg out, you got it. And then of course you can make it bigger as you feel stronger. Inhale and exhale. And your heart rate might be going up because these are big muscle groups. So let's take 4, 3, 2, 1 more, 1, and then you're going to take calf raises, but I'm going to offer that you do a single right, 10 reps, and single left. So I have this just in case. Wrap your foot around, go up 10 times with 1 foot. If that's not working out, do this with 2 feet and do 2 more sets. So we already warmed up with the calf raises double. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the other side, you're going to go up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Really good. We're going to get this out of the way, and we'll just take 5 circles each way. This is dynamic balance. Lift up your leg, draw a circle, try not to touch the floor, try to make it as big as you can. 3, 4, inhale and exhale. 5, now same leg, go backwards. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now lower that foot. We're going to go the other side. Up, 1. Now a little bigger as you get more balance. 2, 3, 4. Reverse it. Go backwards. 5. Bigger as you feel more comfortable. 4, 3, 2, and then 1. And then go out wide, sit in a chair, hold the arms. And we're just going to take a small little pulse. So you have heels heavy, you have your toes out, and we're just taking a little pulse, 2 inches or so. 10. If it's too hard, just stand up a little bit. 9. If it's too easy, go low a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here. If you can, add on heel raises and lower 10 times. You see how I'm lifting up my heels? Good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you want to challenge, stay up in the heels, hold. Add a little pulse with your heels in the air. 10, 9, 8, 7, neck is soft. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up, step or jump the feet together, and we're going to go down into a little down dog. I'll probably adjust my camera, but take your hands down, put your heels back, walk it out, bend one knee, bend the other. So I'm going to adjust. You're fine. And then heels are getting a little alternating stretch, right, left. Lift up both, lower both. Lift and lower. And then let the heels press, put the left foot on the right one and press. 5, 4, 3, 2. Notice how that feels so good on the calf and the hamstring. Put the other foot down and press that one. As you hear the heel get slower towards the floor, or you feel deeper stretch of the calf, both heels press. And then shift your weight to a plank and come on down to your elbows if you'd like. That way you're not on the wrists anymore. Hold here, 10. Hold here, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're going to take a side plank so you can let your mat be your doubled up. 10, hold. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. There you go. 4, 3, 2. Other side plank. Elbow down. Hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, come back down to the elbow plank and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now child pose, push your hips back. If you need a sit, this is a good chance to get it. 4, 3, 2, and then on the 1, we'll take an elbow down. Let your toes be slightly forward, and we'll draw circles with your toes pointed. Try to lift up and lower while leaving the toes forward and not pointed up towards the ceiling. Lift up through your ribs. 5, 6, 7. We want to build some hip strength. 8, bone density. 9. Now pull your toes back and you're going to go 10, 9. Good. 8, try to keep the upper body stable. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that arm, and you're going to take your other leg ahead of you. Let the bottom leg go really tall with circles pointing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to do that on the other side. Take your forearm down, pull your toes, draw circles. 1, good. 2, 3, lifting up. 4, 5, 6, 7, see if the ribs will lift. 8, even more. 9, pull your toes back and go 10. Circles. 9, your knee is long. 8, good. Inhale and exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now lie down. That a girl. Grab a sip anytime. Leg forward. The other leg is going to lift up. Draw circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now go backwards. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, turn the body over, belly down. Let yourself either be in a sphinx, which is on your forearms, or hands, which is on belly in a swan. So send the shoulder blades down the back and hold. 10, good. 9, your neck is free of any tension. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower down. We're going to do that 2 more times. Lift up your back. Let your hands help you or your forearms help you. And hold. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower. We'll do that 1 more time. Go up. Hands push. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower. Press back into a downward dog. Walk out your feet. Push your heels towards the floor. Settle into both heels pressing. If you want to lift your toes, and you can do that too. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll lower that left knee down. Take your left arm underneath your shoulder and take your right arm up and back. 5, and lift up your heart. 4. Open up your arm, Michelle, and see if that works. 3, 2. Now place your other hand down and open up your left arm. Take your left foot back like you're draping yourself over a big football. Keep lifting up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. And then exhale, come back down and go to your elbow planks. You can double up your mat right here. Elbow plank, curl your toes, hold the elbow plank, your forearm plank. Now, if you'd like to add on, lift your hips up, kind of like dolphin, and come back down to a plank. If you need to adjust your feet to make room, do. You're gonna lift your hips up and back, and then down to plank. Otherwise, you can hold steady. Inhale, lift your hips. And exhale to plank, and lift, and exhale, take 3 more. Inhale, press the hips back, exhale, 2, 2, come to plank, do 1 more of these, little inhale, lift, exhale, hold plank, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Side plank. If you need triple mat or double, go for it. You're going to take this top foot and possibly put it in a tree pose, which is the foot on your calf or your inner thigh, your choice. And then the up is going to be for 10, 9, and 8, and 7, good, and 6, and 5, 4, 3, or whenever you get there, you can do 10, and then go to the other side. You can double, triple your mat so your bones don't hurt. You're gonna go up into a tree pose. Foot on the calf or the inner thigh and hold 10. Good. 9, 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Lower your hips, and we're gonna have the foam roller nearby. That way, if you wanna do some bridge on the foam roller, you have it. You're gonna put your feet on that roller. Try to take 20 seconds to roll down. So you're gonna take an inhale, and on your exhale, roll 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna take this top sweater off. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now your gaze is probably at your toes or your knees. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and then draw that foam roller more underneath your feet, and the feet are underneath the knees. Curl up and down, and you're building glute strength, which is really important for back care. Weak glutes can create low back pain. So you can even put a hand on each glute and make sure both are equally firing. If your knees are winging out, keep just like there's a Nerf football between your knees. The toes are pointing forward. And your back and your hamstrings are working too. And with the knees bent, the hamstrings are giving some of the load to the glutes. So you should feel the glutes working. Stay up. Now, if you can, add on little 2-inch pulses towards the top. Not so high that your low back gets more sway, but your glutes are working. Your low back curve is neutral. It's not any more excessive than neutral. All right, we're gonna take an inhale. Exhale, lower down. Let your knees touch, but don't move your feet. So curl like you have a penny between your knees. Curl up and down. Up, so a little internal rotation, bridge. Exhale and inhale. Lower and lift. Now at the top, you're gonna do a little 2-inch pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lower down, and then the last series is external rotation. So open the knees a little bit wider than your, the knees wider than your heels. Go up and down, go up. Now, if that feels like it's getting your SI joint tight or anything, you can also just go back to neutral knees over the heels. Otherwise, curl up and down, 7 and down, 8. So we're working different fibers of the hamstrings and glutes. 2. Now you can stay up and do a little bonus 10 pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower down, hands to your feet. Happy baby. Now you can open up the big toe here or the pinky toe here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and let your feet back down. Now this is called modified or beginner crunch. So just pull your belly in, basic crunch. When you lift up your shoulder blades, your belly pulls in. That's your place. Or if you would like to add on, you can inhale, and on your exhale, press your legs long and come up over your legs. And then bend your knees and move that roller in closer. And exhale, come up and over. 2, I'm gonna double up this mat. So keep going, we're doing 5 like that. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. You got it, looking good. Now, the next 5 is going to be with the opposite legs. So start with your legs long when your back is down on the mat, and then exhale and crunch everything together. Now straighten up, inhale, crunch everything together, and straighten. And exhale, abs, and exhale, 2 more, 2, and exhale, 1. Nice. Okay, take a moment, full body stretch. And then you can lift up your right leg and your hands come behind that thigh. Now, the modification I'll go ahead and show you is little scissors up high. You feel how you're working your abs, there you go. But if you want to add on, lift up your shoulders, take one leg in and then the other, softly point your toes. While you are lifted, you can see your belly, you want it to pull in. Now pull your toes back. I'm going to show a hand behind your head variation 2 for a little bit of support on the neck. 4, 3, 2, relax for a minute. We're going to take rotation, which is yogic bicycle or crisscross. Right shoulders to left knee. Extend your other leg. That was 1. Now exhale the other 2. Exhale 3, 4. You're pointing. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now pull your toes back for 10, 9, and 8, and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, recover. Your hands go to your inner ankles and rest your head. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to take our legs up. Glue your hands towards the mat. This is called corkscrew. We're going to circle those legs as if there's a ribbon between them. You're going to hold that ribbon. 2, keep going. I'm going to just adjust the mat this way. So you've got a bigger circle for harder, a smaller circle for easier. See if you can keep your ribs down. One more. Really good. Now your legs are in the air. You can take your hands behind your head and lift your shoulder blades in your pelvis. This is a double crunch. If you need to get rid of one half of the body in these lifts, you can. Maybe you could just do the upper body. Maybe you could just do the legs. You're going to try not to slap the hips.
And notice how your knees are not kicking. Your legs are just a weight for your pubic bone to curl towards the navel in a reverse crunch. Your shoulder blades are coming up for the abs. We're going to take 5. I'm going to take a look at you. 4. Good. 3. And if you need any support, you can also put a pillow under your head so you don't have to lift your head up from so low. 2. And 1. Now leave the left leg down and lift the right leg up. This is called leg circles. Your hands frame the hips. Draw a circle on the sky. Draw a circle on the sky. 2. The ribs are down on the mat. The bigger the circle, the harder it is to keep the ribs down. A modification is to bend the left knee or to put a pillow under your head. Another way to do this is bend the right knee, and that'll decrease the tug of the hamstrings around the pelvis. All right, we are going to take 10 the other way. So here we go. It's going to be amazing. 10. And if you click, just decrease the range of motion. You don't want to click. And 6, 7, 8. Nice. And now when you're done with that 10th one, just point and flex that foot. Spread out your toes. Ideally, you can see the ceiling between the space of your toes. You can roll, getting some mobility. Now we're going to take 10 the other way. And the challenge is that your brain wants to finish these as fast as it can. And what you're trying to do is get more of a challenge by feeling that bigger range of motion, keeping the ribs down and not just firing out 10, but just see what happens. You got a little space in your toes, even though you're pointing. Your ribs are down. The shoulders are going to try to pop up and you're going to gently place them down. When you've done 10, you can go the other way. Inhale and exhale. Notice your face, it's relaxed. How little tension can you have in the body while you work in the legs and while you're working the abs? Now, when you're done with that 10th one, you can leave your hands behind your leg. You can circle that ankle. Go the other way. You can point and flex. And you can add both legs just coming into your belly and just moving those toes and spreading them out. This next one is double leg stretch. I'm going to show modified. If you know where I'm going with advanced, go for it. So modified would be arms up, legs up. And then your hands come around and you hug your shins like a cannonball. Arms back, legs forward a little bit more for harder. Stretch. Now you can lift up your shoulder blades. Inhale, reach, and exhale, hug. Reach, hug, reach, hug. Inhale and exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now leave your hands behind your head. You can lift up your legs. This is called double leg lower. Look how I'm doing a modified, really tiny option. Now, if you want it harder, lift up your shoulder blades, hands behind your head, lower and lift. Keep your ribs down. Point, flex, point, flex. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect job. And we're going to turn onto our belly. If you need a sip of something, grab it now. And we're going to take some posture variations. Both hands are like a pillow underneath your forehead. And you're going to keep your pelvis stable as you lift up one leg in hip extension, then one leg in hip extension. This also is going to strengthen the glutes to help keep our back healthy. With a long day of sitting, the glutes can get this little gluteal amnesia. They don't fire as well. So we're waking up the glutes. Try to think about lengthening your leg out of your pelvis before it goes up. Long and lift. And your pelvis is stable. Your neck is soft.
Shoulders are soft. Lifting, lifting, lifting. Now, if you want to add on, take your arms kind of like a Y here and lift up your right arm and your left leg. Lift up your left arm and your right leg. Neck is soft. If you want this harder, all the limbs come off the mat and you continue. 10, swimming, 9, we're going to build some bone density. This is terrific for posture. If you've been at the desk or driving long times, the body gets drawn forward, so we're strengthening the back body. This kind of stuff is the secret sauce for keeping an upright posture. Take a moment to rest. You can bend the knees and just windshield wipe. This is gonna do, you can do child's pose too if you need to. Go for it, Jean. Yep, 5, 4, anytime you need to, take child pose. 3, 2, now lower those thighs down. Imagine you have a piece of ice underneath your belly and you're gonna feel your belly lift. Let your fingertips come behind you if you can, interlace them. You know, I do this one so frequently because it's opening the shoulders and the chest where most people are tight because we're drawn forward where our eyes are working. And then it strengthens the back body where most people are weak and overstretched. So this is strengthening the back body and opening the front body. If you can, lift up your toes, your legs, and then hold up there. When you breathe, inhale, you're gonna feel yourself go up a little. I'm gonna take a look. Good. 5, 4, that's it. 3, you might tuck your chin, Karen, just a tiny, and see if that feels better on your, yep, that looks like it looks better, but you'll know. 2, lower down and switch which way your hands are. So if the right pinky's on the outside, now the left one is, inhale, lift up and breathe. Act like a string is attached to your arms. 4, 3, 2, recover, either rest and bend your knees, or if you need to do a child's pose, do a child's pose. Good, Jean. 5, 4, good, Shireen. 3, 2, and then 1, dynamic or a swan rocking, but without, we're gonna do it slow. So lift up your back and let your hands push you up. Kind of like what we did earlier. The difference is when we come down, you can rest your forehead, your cheek, lift up both legs. Lower your legs, lift up your back, and then let your hands assist you. Again, back body is so important for posture and for low back here. And this also is the muscle that lifts the glutes, that gives it that little lift, and so it doesn't, excited. So functional and aesthetic. So you're gonna press up and exhale down. Just do this at your own pace. You notice your shoulders are down the back. Your chin, good, your chest is open. Lifting, pressing, and holding. Elbows can spiral towards the floor as opposed to out. You can point the elbows towards the floor. Hold 8, belly lift, 7, 6, 5, 4, gorgeous, 3, 2, and then we'll all take some type of child pose together. One thing you can do is curl your toes under and add a foot stretch, especially if you've been changing shoes in the season. 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're gonna go into a forearm plank. So you notice I'm doubling up my mat to keep my bones happy. Now the elbows are gonna be on the mat. You're gonna push your legs out. If you wanna add on from plank, lift up your right toes, point them to the wall behind you, put them down, lift up your left toes, lift up the right toes, and lift up the other toes. Good, let's try 6. Good, 5, 4, very good, Catherine. 3, good, 2. Now side plank, if you would like, you can add 5 leg abductions, which is kind of like you're being a star. So you lift up, if you want to add on 5 lift, 4, 3, 2, 1. And so notice that my foot wasn't cushioned, and there's this little fifth metatarsal bone that sticks out there, the styloid process. So if you need to, take the time to cushion that bone, then go up. Then you can give it your all, side abduction. 5, 4, 3, good. 2, and on the 1, we're gonna have a C. You can possibly put your roller underneath your ankles. I like that for the reverse plank option because it helps the knees not hyperextend. So we're gonna keep the joints happy. Fingertips towards your boots. Hey, lift up. There we go, 10, 9, 8, you got it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, exhale, lower down. Now you can take a stretch over your legs. If that's too hard, put your feet down and just take a hold for 5, 4, shaking it out, 3, 2, inhale, and on the exhale, let's do a second one, shall we? And your fingertips go towards the booty, lift up, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, booty low. All right, so let's take a roll back. Try to take 30 seconds. Inhale, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, grab a sip if you need it. 5, 6. Nice. Cheryl, I like that. So on the last 10, if you can do a wrist roll, go for it. 5. And then on the 1, draw that little foam roller underneath you. Now you're gonna do bridge up and down. Bridge is one of those exercises you could do every day. And just do 2-footed unless you'd like a challenge. And if you want a challenge, lift up that right leg and do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower that foot and let's do the other side. All right, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, foot down, inhale. Now, if you want to add on, right leg up, and you're going to draw that leg down. This is actually called leg pull 1, and then point and flex. 2, remember the option is just stay in a bridge. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower that foot, and I'm really trying to spread out my toes here. So point, and when I flex, I can see the ceiling between the toes. Just do the best you can. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now that foot comes down, lower down. Nice. Now this is a bicycle. This could be your place, or you could bicycle up, super fun. You can cross your arms, more fun. 2, do 10 of something's good. 3, good Cheryl, nice. 4, awesome, good Michelle. 5, good Catherine. 6, and if you need a modification, just keep your head down, legs away from your pelvis. You'll feel that work. 2, we're gonna take a full body stretch after this. So when you come down, take a full body stretch. Now you can lift your right leg up and you can hold it there like a little hamstring stretch. But if you want, you can also take 5 climatries. So please do what you need to. You can take 5 climatries, stretch, and lower down. You can just keep the hamstring stretch all by itself if you need. 3, 4, 5, and we're going to do 5 on the other side if that's what you're doing, or hold the hamstring in a stretch. So 5 on the other side, good Pam.
4, stretch. 3, 2. Now you could do both legs up, in and out. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up there if you went up. 5, 4. Good. 3, 2, and 1. All right, lower back down. And we're going to take a little sideways position. If you need a sip, grab a sip. Toe down, up and over that foot. Toe down, up and over that foot. So when you get back, toe down. Lifting up through your ribs. Good. And toe down. We'll make that hip. Now, same thing, but pull the toes back and do 10. Lift up and over. Cow jumping over the moon. Building some bone density in the top 3 areas where people tend to fracture their hips, and building some hip abduction strength. Good for balance as well, hip abduction. Okay, we're going to take the same kind of point series for 10 and flex series for 10 when you lower your arm. You've got this pillow. You're going to take your bottom leg point, lift up. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, and go really high, but try to relax the neck. Pull your toes back in 10. Nice, really long knee. Pull your waist in. If you put your hand on your waist, you can feel it. Now both legs go long. See if you can go up and down 10 times. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, other side. And of course, if you need to sit, do that. We're going to take the elbow underneath our shoulder. Point your toes down. Nice, Jean. And lift up through your ribs. This is the soft point. Good, you're just working at your own pace. 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, no neck tension. 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Pull the toes back. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Belly in. 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. This arm goes down. Now the top leg is like a little 90-degree bend here to get out of the way. Toes point, lift. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now pull your toes back. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Perfect. And then you're going to take both legs long and go up with your exhale 10 times. 9, and you're going to feel that waist. 3, 4, try not to touch the feet in between. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then come over to the plank position. Of course, if you need to sit, take one. Let's do a little bit of the planks that you turn. Rotation pronation is what they used to call it in advanced mat Pilates. So you can double up your mat as much as you need. Pull yourself into plank. Now when you're ready, go into a sidearm plank, okay? It's looking like this. Then you come back
to a front arm plank. Then you go to a side plank, other way. And then you go into a front plank. And then a side plank. And then a front plank. And then a side plank. And then a front plank. And then a side plank. And then a front plank. And then a side plank. And then a front plank. And then a side plank. So just work at your own pace. Front plank, side plank, front plank, side plank, front plank, side plank, almost done. We have another series, front plank, side plank, front plank, side plank, front plank, hold, add a little rotation if you can in your pelvis, 10, 9, 8, 7, and pull your pubic bone under, Catherine. Your low back's getting a little bit arched. Try that. Yeah. So there you go. 4, 3, 2, rest. Now you're in Sphinx, and then you can put your hands on the floor. If you need to, go to a child pose. That's fine. 5, good. Way to go. 4, good. 3, 2, lower your spine, and this is going to be either a bow or an interlaced finger. So interlaced finger would look like what we did, but if you want to take bow, bend your knees, and in Pilates they sometimes call it rocking. So lift up, 10, 5, 2, we're going to do this again, so just take a moment. Now we'll go up again, lift, breathe, 5, 2, and relax. Okay, some type of child's pose. Your hips go back. Perfect. Nice. Right, I'm going to show you how you can do a twist from here, and you're going to be on your belly. Your right arm goes underneath your left armpit, and then your left arm opens up. Okay, so it's a twist, a rotation. If that didn't work out and you're used to getting into it on your back, then and it's easier to figure out, then just do that. So hand on your knee. Good, Catherine. Top knee bends. Top knee bends. The bottom leg is straight. There you go. That's it. And then you might put your hand on top of that knee, your right hand, and your left arm can go out like a T or a Y. Your eyes are closed. Your breath is going all throughout the torso. Yep, those of you that like the circles, take the circles. Let out any tension that's in the body. Good, Pam. Nice, Rick. Breathing. Good, Catherine. All the circles, by the way, you know, are only good range of motion. Nothing should hurt, nothing should click. Abbreviate the range of motion if you need to, and hold 5, 4. And inhale. Now on your exhale, we're going to go belly down. We're going to rotate the other way. Arm out. Okay. Now some of you might do the circles.
All right. We're gonna take another inhale. And as you exhale, you can come over to a hip opener where your right ankle's on your left thigh. Hands reach through. I'm gonna take a look at you. I'm gonna pull this in actually a little bit for natural volume control. All right. Right ankle to left thigh. If you want to do an ankle roll, you can. Moving the toes is always great. Five, four, three, two, and one ankle to thigh. Reach your hands through and hug that little shin. Terrific. Good. And you can add that little hamstring stretch. Just pull that leg up. And this is a great place too to add little rolls or pull your toes forward and back or spread your toes. And then take a look, see what you see. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And take that other leg back into a hamstring stretch. The other one down. Shoulders down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Nice, Shereen. Good option. 3, 2, and 1. And whenever you're ready, you can take your legs down, shake them out, and just relax through the body. Shake your neck, shoulders, and just rest as if you're on a big pile of comfortable golden aspen leaves. Just hear the wind blowing the aspen, making a little shaking noise. You see the aspen dancing down to the ground. You see the white bark with the black horizontal streaks. Beautiful blue sky, white clouds, big mesas in the background. Just take a moment to absorb that sense of peace and unity with the nature scene around you. A sense of peace and ease and flow. Peace, ease, and flow. Peace, ease, and flow. And then keep that sensation and connection as you come up towards a seated position. And you're just sitting in that pile of golden aspen, and your hands can come up to your heart as if you've caught one of the leaves, the golden aspen leaves, the shape like a heart, and placed it underneath the hand onto the heart. And you can just let that be a reminder to create an intention for the next few hours of your day of peace, ease, and flow. Peace, ease, and flow. So you can notice how the aspen leaves sort of dance as they make their way down. And not all of our tasks are a direct route, and it's okay if we do a little dance and we zig a little left or right. Just the peaceful, easy energy is more important than the direct route of our chore, of our goals. So just take a moment to notice that sensation. Everything's okay. And then whenever you're ready, let your eyes open and come back into the room with much pleasure and appreciation. Thank you guys so much. Good job. Very good. So glad to see everybody taking the fun variations they enjoy on the movements. It's really fun. Bye guys. Have a great day. Bye.